So here we are. This is our code, and this is what it does. I'm gonna stop it for now. So as you might remember, I told you that the while loop, what it does is that it executes this code right here over and over again, and never stops, because this variable remains true. Otherwise, if this variable was false, it would stop, but it doesn't. Okay, so for now, what I like to do is gonna first delete all of these variables, these ones, and leave it like that. Yeah, now I'm gonna use the x value as the coordinate for the circle in order to make this program, this result, more dynamic. Okay, so first I'm gonna save it and test this out. There we have it. I'm gonna stop this, and now I can start increasing, or recalculating the value for the coordinate. For now, the way I'm gonna do this is by increasing x by 1, just like this. X equals to x plus 1. Save it and see what we get, and we get this. Yeah, as you can see, it leaves us with this. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Let's print out x to see how it changes over time. So I'm gonna type print, open this, and then the str function, and inside the str function, let's print x. Okay, save it and run the code again, and then stop it. Yeah, this is what we get. As you can see, x is being increased by 1 every single time. Now about the window, we still see this. So it moves really fast, so we don't see how the circle is moving. And now to be able to see how the circle moves, I'm gonna increase the step by 80, because the radius is 40, so 80 will allow us to see how the next circle is drawn, and the next one, and the next one. So I'm gonna save this code, run the code again, and there we have it. This is the first circle, and then it's drawn here and here and so on, and the other figures are drawn on top of this. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, the line and the rectangle are drawn on top, because the circle is no longer being printed in this window. Now it's outside the window. It went too far, actually. I'm gonna save this, leave it with 1. So now, in order to see how the circle moves slowly, we need to create a new variable. I like to call it FPS control, from controlling the frames per second. Oh, can't type. And that's gonna be equals to pygame dot time dot clock, open parentheses, and leave it like that. Now we can start editing or manipulating the frequency in which this code is being executed. So to do that, we need to set down here FPS dot tick, open parentheses, and inside these parentheses we have to specify the FPS for this animation. I like to try 30 FPS, save it, and then run the code again. And there we have it. This is how the circle moves. This is how it starts moving to the right. So now, in order to get rid of the previous circles, we need to refill the canvas. In other words, it's just reset the canvas so we don't see the previous results. Okay, so okay, how we're gonna do that? Yeah, we're gonna call our canvas, and our canvas has a function called fill. Now we can fill the entire window with a single color. That's gonna be black. I have to open a tuple is a list that inside parentheses. This tuple is going to be 0, 0, 0 for the RGB format. So it is 0 for red, 0 for green, and 0 for blue. Save it and run the code again. And there we have it. We have our circle moving in the space to the right. And yeah, that's it. That's it for now.